Hello dear traders, and welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover British pound versus US dollar. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with British pound versus US dollar first. So basically what we got here is that we got a pretty big upside cycle in the last couple of days. We got almost 3 days up. And market is basically trading in a very, defined trading range. So this position is basically, from my perspective, I can also see that if the market can clear, and if the market clears 1.1515 or 512, this can open the door for a second leg to the downside, maybe to retest the low at 1.1436. Again, market is an upcycle, but we got reaction from upper Keltner extreme here, and we got already 3 days up. So I will not be surprised if today we can have some pullback mode, maybe towards the rising 2-hour or 4-hour middle Keltner line. Or even area around, I will say area around 1.1470, maybe even to go and try to test the previous day low. It's also possibility, and especially if we can clear this trading range to the downside. Speaking of the gold market, metals basically had a great a couple of days. We got a rally on gold, silver and copper. The weekly time frame on the gold was suggesting that we got exhaustion for a couple of weeks. We also traded to the pretty flat. And yesterday it was a very nice bull flag or ABC on the 2-hour and 4-hour time frame, and market basically started with a very impulsive move to the upside and close on the high. Now, because of the market is into the extreme condition, speaking of the intraday short term, this situation is not that great for the upside continuation. Look at where is the 2-hour and 4-hour. We are trading above upper Keltners, very into the big extreme on the higher time frames and 2-hour and 4-hour time frames. So from my perspective, it would be better to watch for something like for the break of the trading range eventually. If we can clear the low and maybe make some pullback, some natural pullback on the higher frames, something similar that we had here on the left yesterday, basically, when the market went to test the 2-hour and 4-hour middle Keltner line. So far we're trading very flat, but if we can clear 1,707, we can open the door for some lower prices and market to do the natural pullback. So again, upside, especially short-term intraday, is very risky because market is already in extreme. There was a big up move yesterday. Speaking of the crude oil, we got a rejection of the 93.50 market. Let's just go here. Was building this relatively, had this bull divergence on the 30-minute time frame. Not really anything spectacular on the 2-hour and a 4-hour time frame or on the daily. So from this perspective, it's we back to the previous day range. So we even eventually can go try to test 89.30 or 89.50, but overall there is nothing significant on the higher frames. For the bigger context on this area here, if the market can, continues lower than 87, 88 can be into play. And speaking of the Bitcoin, market is still in the consolidation after the big drop from yesterday. We had quite a big drop, and we can see basically that market is now it's at 80,300 mark, and it's having the sideways regime. It's pretty quiet so far this morning. We had a big climax yesterday, and today I will not be surprised if we have some narrow or consolidation day today. We need to get more information, either some bull divergence, some exhaustion, or some reaction up. Pay attention, this level is critical where the market rejected from. So this is a 17,600 mark. It's a low from I think June 18 this year. So that's a quite important level where we got rejected. So that will be all for this update. I hope that you did enjoy. Trade safe as always, and speak to you tomorrow morning.